The night the sky bled red, every man in Umoji village locked his door and trembled, not because of war, not because of famine, but because a prophecy whispered by their ancestors had finally come true. And somewhere in that darkness, a 15-year-old boy was born with fire in his eyes. His name was Chibunna, and the witches wanted him dead. Long before Chibunna was born, Umoji was a prosperous village, hidden deep within thick forest and rolling hills. The people farmed fertile lands, celebrated colorful festivals, and lived in peace. But peace never lasts forever. 100 years earlier, a powerful witch named Neka had been publicly disgraced by the village elders after she was caught practicing dark magic. Before disappearing into the forbidden forest, she cursed the entire village. Her words echoed like thunder. From this day onward, no man shall lead his household. The women shall rule over every home, and every man who dares to resist this shall know suffering. The villagers laughed at her until the curse began. Strange things started happening. Strong men suddenly became weak and fearful. Every decision made by men ended in disaster. Fathers lost authorities over their families. The village slowly transformed. Generations passed, and the curse became normal. No one remembered life before it, except the witches. For deep within the forbidden forest, Neka's descendants kept the curse alive, and they guarded its secrets with blood. Then Chibunna was born. The old midwife who delivered him nearly fainted. The boy opened his eyes immediately after birth, and they glowed. Not red, not blue, but gold. The same golden light described in an ancient prophecy. The elders gathered in secrets. An old scroll was brought from hiding. Its faded words read, "When darkness sits upon the throne, a child of light shall rise. Though young in age, it shall break the chains of 100 years." The village rejoiced, but the witches panicked. As Chibunna grew older, strange powers awakened within him. He could see things before they happened. He heard voices carried by the wind. Sometimes he spoke words he did not understand, and every prophecy he uttered came true. By age 15, people traveled from distant villages seeking his guidance, but every prophecy he gave pointed towards one thing: the curse must end. Each time he spoke those words, the wind would howl through the village as if something evil was listening. Yes, something was definitely listening. One moonless night, the witches struck. As Chibunna slept, a black mist entered his hut. The next morning, he woke unable to speak. The villagers were horrified. For 7 days, he remained silent. The witches celebrated. They thought they've won. Without his voice, he could not prophesy, and without prophecy, he could not fight. But on the 7th night, lightning split the sky. The boy suddenly stood up. His voice returned stronger than before, and his first words sent fear into every witch hiding in the forest. "I know where you live." The battle had begun. Over the following months, the witches attacked again and again and again. They sent nightmares that nearly drove him insane. They poisoned rivers. They turned villagers against him. Some accused him of causing the curse himself. Others called him a fraud. Even his closest friends abandoned him. The loneliness nearly broke him. Many nights he cried alone beneath an ancient iroko tree. Sometimes he wondered if the witches were right. Maybe he was too young. Maybe he wasn't chosen at all. But each time doubt consumed him, the golden light returned to his eyes, and the voice whispered, "Stand." So he stood again and again and again. Then came the night of blood rain. The sky darkened. Red rain poured across the village. Children screamed. Animals fled. The witches had gathered their full strength. Their leader emerged from the forest, an ancient woman older than anyone alive. Her name was Mama Ejiro, the last descendant of Nneka the witch. She laughed as she approached the village square. You cannot defeat what was created by your own people. The villagers were confused. What did she mean? But before anyone could ask, the ground shook violently. The ancient shrine at the center of the village cracked open. Inside was a hidden chamber, and within it lay a terrible secret. The curse had never come from Nneka. The curse had been created by the village elders themselves. 100 years ago, the elders had feared losing power, so they falsely accused Nneka of witchcraft. When the women of the village protested, conflict erupted. Many innocent women were harmed. Before dying, Nneka exposed the elders' cruelty. The guilt and injustice poisoned the land. The cause was not magic. It was the consequence of generations of lies. The witches had simply protected the truth. The villagers stood frozen. Everything they believed was false. Even Chibunna was shocked. For years, he thought he was fighting evil, but now he understood. The true enemy was hidden history. The real cause was injustice. Mama Ejiro smiled sadly. You were never chosen to destroy us, he told Chibunna. Chibunna stared at her. Then why was I chosen? Tears filled the old woman's eyes to reveal the truth. At that moment, the golden light surrounding Chibunna became brighter than the sun. He raised his hands towards the heavens, not to destroy, not to attack, but to forgive. He publicly confessed the sins of the ancestors. The villagers wept. Men and women embraced one another. Old wounds were finally acknowledged. For the first time in 100 years, truth replaced fear. And something remarkable happened. The red clouds vanished. The earth stopped shaking. The curse disappeared. Not because a witch had been defeated, but because the truth had finally been accepted. Years later, people still tell the story of Chibunna, the boy prophet of Umoji. Many remembered him as a powerful miracle worker. Others remember him as a warrior. But the wise remember him differently. They remember the boy who discovered the greatest darkness is not found in forests or witches. It is found in lies people refuse to confront. And they remember how a 15-year-old prophet saved an entire village, not by winning a battle, but by revealing the truth no one wanted to hear. And that, my friends, was the most powerful miracle of all. And so, the people of Umoji learned that the greatest darkness is not found in the forest, but in the truth we refuse to face. Thank you for listening to African Folk Tales by Godstime. Until our next story, may wisdom guide your paths. Please, if you are coming across my channel for the first time, please, I beg you, do where to click the subscribe button. Do where to click the subscribe button. It's free. Just click the subscribe button, like, drop a comment, and share. Please click the subscribe button. Till I see you next time, may wisdom continue to guide your paths.